Tell me about that glove. I mean, that's obviously there's some meaning behind that, more so than others.
Yeah, so I mean, Jose was a good friend of mine from Tampa. We probably 23 now. I've known him since I was 14. So we go way back, high school days. We worked out together. Coming up through high school with the same pitching coach, just kind of developed into a good friendship. I was, telling some other people that, as time moves on, a lot of people heal. Time heals all wounds, but it's still fresh for a lot of us, especially being here now in spring training and, being without him. So I decided, as a couple of my gloves, actually, this is only one of them that I have in now. A couple of them are going to be kind of dedicated to Jose. Not any type thing where I'm using it so I, go out there and perform amazing. It's nothing like that. It's just to keep his memory alive. I know the MLB and the Marlins are going to do a lot of things this year, wear the patch, etc. I just want to do my own little thing. And I thought, I knew how much he loved gloves. He liked the flare.
Yeah,
so,
he did.
I figured I would try to give him, a little tribute this season.
That's awesome, man. Can you just show the glove? And so you said you might have you're gonna have the electric.
So I have the electric blue coming, and I have another black one. I have another black one that's coming with orange on the inside and his name on it as well. That will probably like my usual gamer, and then I'll probably maybe use this one or the electric blue one when we're out there in Miami this year.
When you were playing with Jose, did he teach you anything? Did you learn anything from him?
I think I learned how to enjoy life more being around him. I enjoyed learning how to love baseball, because for us, growing up and growing up here in this country, you take a lot of things for granted. I think the biggest thing I learned from him was he said he learned how to play baseball by flipping up rocks and hitting them with a broomstick, or throwing rocks on the ocean. I guess he lived pretty close to the ocean, so just little things like that, that everyone usually takes day by day for granted. I learned that baseball's a blessing at an early age playing with him.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think he taught a lot of people that who he maybe never met.
Right.
He definitely taught me that, for sure.
I think that's why people kind of related to his story so much, just because you saw how much everything meant to him without even knowing him, and he can relate to a lot of people that way.
What about this glove do you enjoy, or what about it is different?
Well, I love the A2Ks. I love how they come in stiff. I kind of like to break them in my own way. I'm big on being able to just when they come in real stiff like this, it takes extra time. It takes a little bit of dedication to break them in the way you want. Yeah. But it lasts a lot longer, and you feel like it's more of like a your glove.
Yeah.
And I like for this glove in particular, I like it has a deep pocket, and I like the webbing. Last year I used a similar glove, but it had the closed pocket, and the pocket wasn't as deep. So I'm hoping that some of the other gloves I get, it's going to be similar to this, just so it's easier, to grip my pitches. And Wilson uses top-notch leather. I mean, every glove you put your hand into is just it feels perfect.
So I see. Have you got 2 in the pinky slot?
Yeah, I played. Believe it or not, I used to be an athlete growing up. I played the field. Played.
Pitchers are athletes.
Yeah, we're still
athletes,
but people like to give us a hard time. But I played the field growing up, and I just got used to the 2 pinkies over there. Kind of breaking in gloves, growing up playing the infield, that kind of stuff. So I've kind of always stuck with it.
Yeah. I've noticed that more for the Wilsons, for some reason, more naturally, I gravitate towards that as well.
Yeah. It has a deep pocket for sure. So if you put all of your fingers kind of normal like that, I'm not gonna say uncomfortable, because I'm not used to doing it this way.
Yeah.
But they have this deep pocket. You guys can see on the camera. It goes back pretty good in there, which is great for pitchers, because it makes it easier for us to, grab pitches and that kind of stuff without tipping our pitches. So it's easier just to kind of grip it like this. You leave this slot where the pocket is open. There's nothing touching that, so it just feels more natural for me.
So it looks like you got the finger slot because Jose had the finger slot, and you don't use that. You don't use that.
No, I don't use this. I don't use this at all. But yeah, this was literally his exact model. It's just obviously it's new. Yeah. But yeah, this is the exact specs. The other ones that I have coming as well, the exact specs.
It's a really popular glove.
When he ordered it, this is the same one.
Yeah. So I was talking to, I think it was Eduardo Perez the other day, and he was saying he had something wrong with his eye. As a hitter, he had to know what pitch was coming.
Right.
Like, that was how he made his living. That's what he kept saying to me, and I couldn't believe how how prominent that was for him. That was the only way he could hit. So he's trying to find out what you're throwing based on what your hands are doing or whatever it might be. So how do you prevent that from happening?
So getting a stiff glove and being able to break it in little by little is huge, because that allows you to break it in based off of how you grip pitches. So for me individually, I always hold the narrow part of the baseball on a majority of my pitches, but on my changeup, I hold the sides. So if I get a glove that's already pre-broken in, or if I get a glove that I didn't break in properly, it's not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to fit my hand in it the right way without giving the other team a tip that
that's unbelievable
that certain pitch is coming.
That small of a difference.
So if they know that my changeup's not coming based on how I'm holding my glove and how my glove is either in or out or flaring or not flaring from the outside like this, it can be that subtle. I mean, if I'm facing you and I look like this every time, and then I'm throwing a changeup and my glove's like this, you're gonna notice that from 60 feet away. So if they know my changeup's not coming, then they can eliminate that pitch. So they can start eliminating certain quadrants of the zone. They can start sitting hard. My breaking ball's hard as well. They can eliminate anything low because they figure that my sinker's going to run out of the zone or my curveball's going to dip out of the zone. So it's pretty important not to be able to give the hitter a distinct advantage.
It's unbelievable. So which one do you think you might gain this year?
I'm probably going to gain the most of my black one that I ordered. It's all black. It's basically the same glove. It has a closed web, no finger, a black glove with orange piping right here on the inside, and it says "Rest in Peace, Jose," or "Rest in Peace, JDF 16." And then I'll use this one as well. I'll get this one broken in too, and I'll get the electric blue broken in. I know that was his favorite glove.
Yeah.
So I probably plan, if I pitch in Miami, I'll probably use one of these two gloves for that game for sure.
Cool.